come home. When nights are cold and lonely.
We want you to join us on a journey to hear the everyday story of womenfolk and to challenge the myths and the stigma surrounding the menopause. And hopefully, on that journey, we'll find better ways to support women who are going through, sorry about this, the change. I'm sorry. Menopause is a hot topic. Celebrities like Davina McCall and influencers like Jenny Eclair are writing books, creating documentaries and content on the social media which documents their experiences. There's even a menopause musical.
Really?
Menopause is all the rage. So why then is it still such a taboo subject? We're going to examine that on this journey, and we're going to look at women's experiences at home, at the doctor's surgery, and in the workplace. I know. I am fully aware that this government has recently rejected from its own Women's and Equalities Commission the suggestion that we should have menopause pilots across the country. And why have they done that? Because they're worried that such pilots may actually discriminate against who? Exactly.
Men had periods and they went mad.
Anyway, enough about this for now. Let's get on with this journey. Yeah.
Absolutely. Some of these tales are our own stories,
With a bit of magic and imagination thrown in.
A community cast!
And me.
Just take a seat over there at the end there. Yeah, brilliant. Thank you. Welcome everyone to our Menno Meetup. I'm Liv. I'm the facilitator for today. What we're going to be doing in this session is we're going to be thinking and talking about the menopause, why it matters to us and why it should matter to everyone. So we're going to start with introductions, as we always do. And 3 words that you associate with menopause. So who'd like to go first?
I will.
Brilliant, thanks a lot.
Hello, I'm Linda and I work for a firm of local solicitors. And I've sailed through the menopause in a way, and I thought that might be a really interesting perspective. My 3 words are change, age, and woman.
Brilliant, thanks very much. Who'd like to go next?
I will.
Yeah, go on then. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Rose. I work in sales. I went through a surgical menopause, age 45, when I had a hysterectomy and my ovaries removed. It hit me like a bag of hammers. I'm 50 now, and I've spent 5 years battling with medical professionals, and I've had counselling and all sorts, and my voice, you can probably tell my voice is shaking. That's just nerves. But the 3 words for me are devastating, life-changing.
Thanks for sharing. Who'd like to go next?
I'll go. Hi, I'm Kari. I'm an artist. We don't talk about it enough. I have a slightly different take on it. I rail against the way we're all conditioned to think. Oh, my 3 words. The curse lifts.
Yay!
Hello, I'm Alice, and I'm a vicar. I want to show everyone how this affects all women from all backgrounds. My words are an individual journey.
Thanks, Alice. Who'd like to go next? Yeah, great. Thank you.
My name's Frida. I've got teenage sons and daughters, a son and a daughter. I nearly forgot them. Jack and Charlotte, and of course my husband Billy. We live in Cullercourt. I'm an office manager. I love a bit of country and western. My head's all over the place. I can't even think of 3 words, never mind 3 words to do with the menopause. I don't know where to start.
Well, why don't you start at the beginning? Just take it slow. Just come and talk to us.
Right, right, okay. It started 2 years ago at 3 o'clock on the dot with an itch. It felt like something was crawling all over my body. And then it stopped down there, and it stayed. Oh, God, how I scratched and I scratched. I didn't want to wake our Billy up, so I went downstairs, put a bit of music on, a bit of country and western, and I used Lord Jack's AirPods. And I love it. I love a bit Dolly, but not when you're scratching your doodah off to the beat of 9 to 5. Anyway, eventually I fell asleep because I was just exhausted. And the next morning, I Googled it. How you should have seen the things were up there for an itch. I mean, stay high at my age. Oh, I did think for a minute, though, Billy might have been, having a bit of a play away. But no, there was loads of stuff about mental health. And at one point, I even thought that I'd imagined it. And then I saw it. Night crawlers. Itchy skin can be one of the lesser known symptoms of the menopause. Well, that was it. Just endless weeks of appointments, doctor's appointments, smear tests, and all sorts of appointments with other people, and nobody seeming like they were really listening or caring.
We care.
We're listening.
What's going on?
You're on a journey.
A what?
This is the start of your croning ceremony.
Me what?
It's a rite of passage for a woman going through the menopause.
For a long time, to be called a crown was an insult. It very word implied a wrinkled, ugly old woman.
Jesus, I should have had that bloody Botox wall Linda was telling us about.
To embrace your crone.
I'm not sure if I'm up for that.
Many women who have achieved the title of crown like to celebrate.
Oh, hi. Come on down, have some champagne.
But this is the start of your journey.
There's no shame.
Am I really going through the menopause?
Well, do you strip off your cardi when everyone else is huddled around the radiator?
Yeah.
Do you have tampons gathering dust in your bathroom?
Oh, God, yeah.
Do you have a meltdown in Asda because you can't figure out what's for tea?
Every bloody week.
There you have it. Congratulations, Frida Cooper. Welcome to the club. Thanks very much, everyone, and welcome to Beat the Menopause, the game show that talks about everything to do with the change. So, let's welcome to the stage our hostess with the mostess, Ms. Menopause herself, Robina McFall.
Hello, everyone. I'm Robina McFall, and tonight I'm bringing you all the fun facts about menopause, peri, post, and all that's in between. Now, did you know?
No, what, Robina?
The menopause is a normal part of the life cycle. where levels of the hormones estrogen and progesterone decline with age, making periods less frequent and eventually stopping altogether. I know, imagine the freedom of no periods. That's something worth celebrating, right?
Yay!
Now, did you know?
No, what, Rowena?
Research shows that 10% of women leave their jobs because of their menopausal symptoms. I know, right? We need to start an uprising. Are you in?
Yes!
Good. So now let's
Beat the menopause!
So without further ado, let's welcome our first couple to join the revolution, all the way from Newcastle, married for almost 25 years, Frida and Billy Cooper.
What's going on? That's not my Billy.
It is for this scene.
So welcome, folks. How are you both feeling?
Oh, very confident, Rowena.
That's great, Billy. Right, okay. Well, hands on buzzers, folks. Let's start with an easy one. What does HRT stand for?
Hormone replacement therapy.
Correct!
Yay!
HRT is said to relieve many of the symptoms of menopause, including hot flushes and night sweats, with many people benefiting really brilliantly from the treatment. But there can be negative side effects, including headaches, nausea, and weight gain. But it's all about choice, right, though, folks?
Yeah.
So, okay, next question. An awareness of menopause can be traced all the way back to the ancient who?
Greeks.
Correct, Billy. It's also been found in ancient Chinese medical writing too. So this next question is for you, Frida.
For me.
What song did you recently forget the lyrics to due to your brain fog?
This is for real. And what do you think you're laughing at?
Clue. She was in the shower, folks.
Am I hallucinating?
I'm afraid that's the wrong answer. Over to you, Billy.
Would that be Stand By Your Man by Tammy Wynette?
Stand by your man. It's bloody hard to be a woman, I'll tell you.
It sure is, Frida, because after that round, Billy's in the lead. So let's hear what we're playing for today then, folks. Wait for it. It's the coveted prize of a freestanding chrome high-velocity industrial cooling fan with 3 speeds and airflow power controls.
Stand by your fan rather than your man, then, eh?
Ma'am!
What are you doing here, Charlotte?
Ma'am! Ma'am!
Stand by your fan.
Wake up, ma'am!
Oh,
Ma'am, are you okay?
just a weird dream, pet.
Oh, glad I woke you then.
Oh,
Have you been out?
just down to the Bull and Book thing at the Colour Coats Club.
How come you're back so early?
Nah. Tired, old, hormonal.
What's new?
Oh, what is opposed to young, tired and hormonal?
Where's Dad?
I left him down at the club singing Coward of the County on the karaoke.
Standard.
I didn't suppose he's even realised I've left yet.
I caught him Googling the menopause the other day.
Your dad does not deserve a prize just because he knows what HRT stands for.
Dad can't even breathe without you snapping at him.
Because he breathes too bloody loudly.
We're all walking on eggshells.
Oh, I cannot help it.
Take the HRT, ma'am.
Is that your advice, Dr. Charlotte?
At least you don't get your periods anymore.
Oh, very feminist of you there, pet. Thanks a lot.
Ma'am, I'm worried about you. We're all are.
God. It'll happen to you sometime. One day, you'll be out at the club, all glammed up, kicking your height, necking on with some Sam Fender wannabe. And then suddenly, your head'll be all scrambled. And that's not to mention the night sweats, the insomnia, the loss of sex drive, the sore eyes, the burning mouth, the achy knees, the sore boobs, the bloody dizziness, and not to mention the total bloody fury.
Yes!
And then You cannot even remember the words that stand by your man.
It's hard to be a woman, giving all your love to just one man. We have good times and bad times, doing things that you don't understand.
Frida Cooper to room 3. Frida Cooper?
I still had the magazine. I'm mega forgetful these days.
Right. This is Mary. Do you mind if she stays?
No, of course, thank you.
Right, she's on placement. Let's see, how can we help you today?
Well, you sent for me, or at least I got a text from the surgery to say I had to come in for a smear test.
Right, well, Dr. Wright is very thorough.
Oh, wait, that's a matter of opinion. I went to see him last week because of my hot flushes, and I said to him that I thought I was menopausal, but then he said that he didn't think I was because I was too young for it, but I don't think I am.
Let's have a look then. I can see you're 48. That does seem a little bit young.
My mum went through the menopause in her mid-40s.
Well, shall we have a little look-see, Brenda?
Frida.
Pardon?
My name's Frida, not Brenda.
Oh, all right, my mistake.
That's all right, Malcolm. Shall I?
Yes, please, go behind the curtain and take off your lower garments.
Ooh, my lower garments. I'll take my knickers off.
You get some women, Mary, who think they're in the menopause, but all that's happening is they're a bit depressed because they found a few wrinkles.
Seriously, I can't still hear, you know.
Are you ready for us?
Yeah, ready, willing and able.
Are you okay if Mary stays?
Yes, of course, why not? It's the most visitors my lady garden's had for ages.
Right, just relax your legs and you'll feel a cold sensation.
A nice sandwich is up there. I made some for my packed lunch and then I couldn't find them. I don't know whether I'm coming or going or baking a cake these days. Ouch, that hurts.
Oh, apologies. You get some women whose skin down there gets dry, thin, and much, much more sensitive.
Thank God for Superloop then, eh? Woman's best friend. Who needs diamonds?
Right then, you can get dressed. Right, your results will be back in a couple of weeks, but it all looks all right down there.
What about the hot flushes?
Well, it's part of the menopause, if you are menopausal.
So what you're saying, it's like hot and sweaty upstairs and like the Sahara Desert downstairs then?
It's a woman's lot, I'm afraid. Alternatively, you could ask Dr. Wright to prescribe some antidepressants.
But I'm not depressed. I'm not depressed. I'm shocked by your lack of empathy and compassion. Is it really a woman's lot just to be dismissed as some kind of whinger who has to get on with it? Every woman with ovaries will go through this at some point, and so will you! She didn't even tell us about the natural remedies that are out there that I could try, or I don't know, direct me to a website, give me something to read, some information of some sort. She didn't even tell us about the menopause clinic in the town. Oh, God. No hair in here. Get me out of here, man.
God, I do.
Yes, please.
Hello, yes. I'm not your turn for milk. Oh, I think there'll be some biscuits coming round. There'll be the biscuits from last week and the week before now. They're probably stale. Go on, give us some sugar. No, sweet milk. Thank you. Just keep it. It's going to melt. It's going to melt. It's going to melt. Pocket.
Hey everyone, you seen the state of Frida today?
Aye, what happened, Jim?
Well, nothing happened as such, Dawn. Apparently she's going through the change.
What do you mean?
He means she's going through the menopause.
But how do you know?
Look at the state of her.
Well, she looks all right to me.
Well, she was chairing the planning meeting this morning, and all of a sudden she went completely blank. It was so embarrassing.
Aye, for her.
No, like for everyone. No one knew what to say. And then she kind of snapped out of it, got up, walked over to the window, opened it, and stood there for a bit, apologised. Eventually, she managed to get herself back together, walked back to the table, and continued with her presentation. But you could see she'd lost it.
She totally had. She was red in the face. She was sweating. It was disgusting.
Oh, it was a woman having a menopausal moment. We should be more sympathetic.
I am sympathetic, Rach. I'm sure it'll happen to me one day. But, I mean, if she can't do her job, she should go on the sick or leave. I mean, she must be pushing 50 by now. What, 50?
Flipping women with their flipping hormones.
Actually, she has been a great manager, okay? When head office were making those redundancies, she saved your job. In fact, she saved all our jobs. And when your dog died, Sheila, she gave you compassionate leave.
All I'm saying is if she can't do her job properly, then she needs to sort herself out.
Yeah, we can't be expected to do a job for her.
Hang on. Rachel's right. Frida's been great. She always sticks up for us. And when my mum was poorly, she was so kind. She even sent me flowers.
Well, she's always been a stroppy woman.
It's because she challenges you and you don't like it.
I thought you two were friends.
Well, country and western fans, maybe.
Aye, they used to be pals until they both went for the same promotion and Frida got the job.
That job should have been mine. Gordon practically promised me that job.
It wasn't Gordon's final decision, was it?
Now, it's not like the good old days when decisions were made in the gents' gym.
Jobs for the boys,
Jobs
eh?
for the boys, yeah.
Unfortunately for Jim, though, it was a proper interview panel. And guess what? It turned out Frida had the right experience and attitude for the job.
I don't do well in interviews, me.
That's not the point. She's a great manager, and we should be more sympathetic and less unkind.
Oh, I'm off. I'll leave you girls to your gossiping.
Always been a sensitive soul, aren't you? Oh, Frida, you know what you were saying this morning? You know, in the presentation about the new recruits and the orientation activities. We were thinking we could get involved with that, maybe.
Oh, thanks, that would be really good because, like, to be fair, this morning I don't really feel like I got my point across properly. I'm a bit all over the place at the moment.
You and me both, Pet. Why don't you come over here and tell us about your plans again?
Right, okay.
Have a biscuit.
So what I was thinking was, poor Jimmy. I bet he makes a complaint to the management when he finds out that the bought us a nice big fan to stand in front of when I'm having a hot flush. And I wait till he finds out about the uniform change.
So, you wanted to have a word with me, Katie?
Yeah. It's a bit embarrassing, really. It's about my uniform.
Your uniform?
Yeah. It's nylon, you see, Jim.
Your uniform's not nylon, it's polyester.
Okay, well, whatever it is, it's very sweaty.
No, your uniform's not sweaty, you're sweaty. You're sweating now, look at you. You're all red. Are you unwell?
I'm having a hot flush.
What?
I'm going through the menopause. Could you please open a window?
Menopause. No, I can't open the windows. They're locked and I've no idea where the key is.
What I mean is, my hormones are all over the place.
And that makes you sweaty?
Yes, and wearing a polyester uniform just makes it worse because the sweat just drips down my skin. It's horrible, uncomfortable.
And you'd like me to do what exactly?
Okay, well, I was hoping you could talk to the folks in purchasing, see if they can get some cotton shirts and trousers instead.
So you want me to change this whole of the signature uniform so you be less sweaty?
Well, no, not the whole of the uniform, just the stuff it's made from. I mean, well, actually, anyone that wears one of the company's uniforms. So they would benefit too, because the men's overalls, they're made out of polyester as well, so they'd benefit too.
Sorry, I'm not about to change the whole of the corporate signature uniform just so you can be more comfortable at work. Nobody else has complained, so I can't imagine it's a real problem, except for you, obviously.
Is that the response of a line manager who gives a damn? No. Let's say how it could be done differently.
John, you wanted to have a confidential chat with me?
Yes, it's about my uniform.
Your uniform?
Yes, it's nylon and it's sweaty, especially the shirt.
Oh, that's not very nice.
No, it's not, especially since I've started having these hot flushes. It's horrible all the time.
Do you want me to open the window for you?
Yes, please, that would be great.
I'm not sure how it... I think I should be able to find the key. There. It's nice to get a bit of air in here. So,
thank you, it's much better, thank you.
Hot flushes. Are you going through the menopause?
I hate to admit it, it's really embarrassing, but God, here I go again.
I understand. I mean, obviously, I don't know what it's like exactly, but I can certainly sympathise. Look, the clothing contract's up for renewal in, I don't know, a couple of months, so I could see if our supplier does a cotton range.
That would be absolutely brilliant, thank you.
Leave it with me. Actually, I was at an Enterprise Awards dinner the other week, and one of the local companies started to use recycled cotton in some of their products. That would be brilliant, because it wouldn't just be you. Everyone would benefit, and we would get some great PR out of it. We all win then.
Amazing.
See how it can be done right and with respect. We just have to care. Millions of working days are lost every year because of hostile work environments, which mean menopausal women have to take sick leave. Hundreds upon thousands of women leave the workforce every year for the same reason. To be kind is also to be canny. Isn't that right, John?
So, what do you fancy? Do you mind having a cup of tea or something?
All right.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, thank you. You've got please back over with. What we're doing.
What's this?
Something new.
I presume she wants us to go around.
I guess so, yeah.
What do I do with it? Now what do I do with this?
You get into it.
Get in on, I suppose.
Oh, I've got to put it on. Ooh, right,
Come
okay.
on.
I'll give it a try.
I know.
Everyone.
Putting your knickers on.
So what we're going to do today is we're going to do something really, really exciting. We're going to use our bodies to embody the menopause. We spent a lot of time talking about menopause and the experiences, both positive and negative, and now we're just going to display and emote the menopause. And
So what's happening now then?
We're going to start with negative menopause symptoms. Are we ready? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Emotionally unstable. Weight gain. We've all been there. Hot flush. Loss of bladder control.
Oh, God, yeah.
Insomnia. Grief and sadness. What's that about? Knowledge comes from the womb, Frida.
Oh, aye, right.
Okay, and now we're going to do some positives about the menopause.
That's positive.
That's positives, Frida.
That sounds good.
More creative.
Oh, I think I'll paint a picture.
Your period stop.
Yay!
Increased libido.
Oh, hello.
about that, like.
More assertive.
I'm not doing that.
Happiness, joy, and inner peace. Increased energy.
Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving. They just lose your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it.
Rediscovering yourself.
There I am.
Here I am. Me.
Anything else?
Yeah.
Frida.
Savour your sweets.
What?
Well, when you're younger, you sort of hurl through life and you don't appreciate what you've got. But as you get older and a little bit more wiser, things change. My mum used to say to me, "Stop wolfing down your sweets, Frida, pet." Now, I've stopped wolfing them down, and I do appreciate, because once you've been through life changes and made real change to your life, well, then you just learn, don't you? You just learn to savour your sweets.
Yeah.
What a way to make a living, better getting by. It's all taking and no giving. Just lose your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it.
Women in your 50s, have you ever tried treating the symptoms of your menopause?
Menomax. For 50-year-old women who are going through the menopause.
For women who have outlived their ovaries, try Milprin. Concentrated estrogen that solves emotional distress.
Lydia E. Pinkham's vegetable compound, women's tonic for feminine disorders.
Perfectly Noir, peach and cranberry flavoured nutritional supplement for before, during and after the menopause, packed with vitamin B6.
Take the pause out of menopause.
Enough! There's always somebody happy to take money off women who are suffering or in pain. Alternatively, you could go down to the boozer and have a cheeky little prosecco with your mates and listen to some Johnny Cash on the jukebox. I came into a burning ring of fire.
I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And went burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire.
Right, what are you having then?
I'll have a prosecco.
Rubbish. How's yours?
Absolutely just the same rubbish.
Actually, have you tried the pebble magnet?
The what?
The pebble magnet?
Never heard of it.
Well, one of the lasses at the last Menno meetup, Maggie, was telling us all about it.
All right.
Aye. Well, it comes in like 2 parts, you know. So one bit goes down your pants, the magnet, and the pebble bit goes on top, so they're kind of attached to each other.
Yeah, it'd be amazing if it works, but did it work?
Well, Maggie said that she would put it down her pants in the morning and she'd forget all about it. And then she'd go to the filing cabinet to get something out of it. And there'd be this almighty ka-ching noise. And she'd be stuck to one of the drawers. Her colleagues thought it was absolutely hilarious.
I think it'd be bloody mortifying myself.
She couldn't go anywhere near the staplers. Oh, the scissors!
Absolutely horrendous, yeah. So, yeah, well, on the good side, I'm sleeping better since I got that ice pillow.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, I was on the internet, as you do, you know, checking, having a look, see what helps with the night sweats. And I came across this ad for a ice pillow. You put it in the fridge for a few minutes, and then when you lift it out, you put it inside your pillowcase. And off you go to bed. So, yeah, it's
So, are you getting a good night's sleep?
Nah, don't be daft. I've never had a good night's sleep since I got with that Gary. He snores like a walrus. With a cold, I might add. It's like, oh, horrendous.
But the sleeping is better?
I'm miles better. I tend to get off to sleep now without all the thrashing and running around. And I sleep for a few hours, wake up sweaty, soaked right through. Trace downstairs, put the ice pillow in, and back up to bed. Spare room, mine, for a few hours.
Christ.
Yeah.
Thought I was never going to get served there. Here you go.
Frida,
Yeah.
how's it going in Perth?
Not great, lasses.
Really?
The M-word?
Afraid so.
Why? It's got to get better, lasses.
I hope so.
No, my work is terrible at the moment. I mean, my manager, she's absolutely awful. Horrible.
Hey, I heard them talking about me sweating the other day. I've never been so embarrassed.
That's just mean.
It is, it's embarrassing.
I don't even want to have sex anymore. Me and Katie would just row all the time.
I know the feeling. The thought of Billy anywhere near me. Oh,
But at least somebody cares.
that's right. How is Gary these days?
Yeah, we were just discussing and talking about things that help with the menopause.
Oh, that's very positive.
How are you finding those Menno meetups?
That's all right. It's just a bit like this, really, without the Prosecco.
Well, you're lucky they let you go, though.
Yes, right, but I've found something else that works a treat for me.
Oh,
tell.
do tell.
So I get up at dawn and I drive down to Cresswell Beach and I scream me bloody head off. It feels absolutely wonderful.
Hey, don't people think you're bloody raving mad?
I am raving mad. Stop bloody raving mad.
Hey, honestly, Frida.
What do you do after it?
What, hey?
Oh, hey. It's terrible. I go to the cafe, have the bloody biggest fry up that they've got, get in the car, blast a bit of Dolly, drive home, get in the shower, get washed, get myself to work, just like any other day, really. But it does feel good getting those, the primal screaming done, gets rid of the anger. It's cathartic,
Sounds fab, Frida.
It is fab.
Well, here's to whatever works.
To whatever
girls.
works.
Whatever works. Soon, there'll be some celebrity trying to flog her menopause experience in a candle.
Can you imagine? An angry vagina candle.
Hey, I'd buy it.
Ah, you would, wouldn't you? You would. Yeah, so, right.
It's been lovely.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's lovely weather. I brought the Prosecco, so we've got, yeah. Well, I thought it was it's beautiful. Yeah.
Don't forget your Prosecco.
I've got me Prosecco.
We need a drink. We need a drink from the
It's really nice.
Brilliant. It's good to be out in the open, isn't it?
They all want
Hey,
some.
the ground's a long way down when you're this old.
takes ages.
Okay, so we've been talking about, haven't we, about mind, body and heart. So who'd like to go next?
I will.
Brilliant, thank you.
Mind, body and heart. This is a happy heart for being here today.
Aww.
And they're connected, aren't they? The mind and the body to all the decisions that we make. And this is me reconnecting to my spiritual side.
Oh, that's lovely. That was very eloquent, thank you. Who'd like to go next?
I'll go. So this is, mind, body, heart. This represents what I kind of went through at 40, so 11 years ago. So one day I had a period, and then the next day I didn't. And then a couple of years of a little bit of a hot flush now and then, but that was really it. I mean, it was very liberating.
You're very lucky.
Wow. Amazing. Thanks for that. Thanks a lot. Who'd like to go next?
Me?
Yeah, brilliant. Thanks, Frida.
Oh, it's a long way down that ground. Right. So this is the new me. Mind, body and heart. So I realised that it's like, it's a journey that we go on. It's a process. It's not the end of something. It's a new stage of something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, it all came to a head a few weeks ago with the family and the people at work. So I got them all together and I said, I am menopausal. And my mind, my body and heart are changing. And this is the new me. Hello, it is, yes.
And were they supportive?
Yeah, they were, but I had to acknowledge it for myself first.
Acceptance is key.
Yeah, but the way Western society makes us feel about it is just awful.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. So it's not surprising, is it, that we feel the way that we do about it?
It's true, it's very true. Well, my colleague Becky, when she did workshops in Uganda, she found that the experiences were really similar.
Yeah.
And apparently matriarchal societies are more likely to cherish older women.
Well, because with age comes wisdom.
I sort of see.
Even if not everyone's old or wise.
That's true. That's true.
And you know, in some societies, menopause is seen as empowering, that menopausal women are actually coming into power.
Yeah.
Why can't we do that?
We can.
Let's do it. Power to the women.
We'll do this.
Women have evolved to outlive the life of their ovaries because menopause benefits society. Let's rebrand the menopause.
Yes.
Let's get rid of sexist attitudes and revolutionise the way that women experience the menopause.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So, this is the new me. And when I'm melting in the middle of a hot flush, you'll find me in front of my fan. So, stand by your fan. Stand